Hi, I hope you're having a beautiful day. So, I wanted to talk with you about getting through a really ridiculously full week. So, I had one of those weeks not too long ago, and you know the weeks I'm talking about where you can kind of cruise along for a month or so, and no, nothing really happens. You know, you go to work, you come home, you do your thing, same. But then for some reason, there's a week or two that pops up and you've got your mum's birthday dinner, you promised you'd help a friend with something, you've got your Pilates class, and you're going to go meet with another friend that's in town, and all of a sudden it's Thursday and you've had something on every single afternoon. So I had one of those weeks a little while ago, and I had something, so I worked during the day, and then I pretty much went from work to something else. I didn't go home in that time, so I was, getting up at about 6, leaving home at 6:30, and I wasn't getting home till like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And I don't know about you, but my nervous system does not like that, and my body went into a bit of overdrive. So after having this really busy week, I just felt exhausted. And I mean, our schedules are full enough already, let alone when we add extra things that aren't usual to the plate. So when we have those sort of weeks, that's when we've really got to step up for ourselves to make sure that we can cope with the extra workload, if you like, or the extra commitments that we've got. So after that week, I just felt exhausted, and I kind of felt like I had betrayed my own boundaries a little bit, to be honest, because I put myself in that situation by saying yes to everything. And funnily enough, I had a week really similar to that the following week. And I thought to myself on that weekend, I thought, I can't do next week the way I've just done this week. Like, it's just not going to work. So I thought I need to add some stillness in my day because I cannot leave the house at 6:30 and get home 13 hours later at 7:30, having done a full day at work, and then show up for whatever it is that I'd committed to that afternoon. It's not going to work. So one thing that I did the second week is after work, I walked to just a little park bench that's just on my way from work to the bus, and I sat down and I put 10 minutes on my timer on my phone, and then I put my phone away and I just sat there. And I just let there be a little bit of silence. And I just let myself do nothing. And in those 10 minutes, I purposely didn't answer my phone, didn't check emails, wasn't even looking at the time. I just sat there. Now, when you're on the go, 10 minutes sounds like a long time. 10 minutes sounds like something you don't have because you've got to go, you're coming from work, then you've got to do this, and you've got to be there by a certain time. But I promise you, 10 minutes out of a 24-hour period is not a big deal. And if during that week that you're super busy, or even if it's just a day that you're really full on, if you give yourself that time, you're going to come home at the end of the day and hit your head on the pillow feeling a little less wired. You're going to find it easier to wind down. And if you don't give yourself that little pocket of white space in your day, no one else is going to. It is your responsibility. So we all have that voice in our heads that voice is going to tell you that you don't have time. That voice is going to tell you can't just sit down and chill out for 10 minutes. Like, we don't have time to do that. But it's your responsibility to talk back to that voice and say, listen, thanks for your opinion, but I'm going to make the time. So if you've had a full day at work and you've got an appointment you've got to get to, so that's fine, don't be late for the appointment, but just leave work 10 minutes earlier than you were going to already. Or if you've got to leave work and you've got to pick your kids up from daycare, or you've got to, run an errand or something, be real with yourself. Your kids are not going to notice 10 minutes. Whether you pick them up at 5:30 or 5:40, they are not going to know. If you're going to meet your girlfriend for a walk, just text her and say, hey, running 10 minutes behind, see you at 5:40, not 5:30. She's not going to care. 10 minutes is just not a big deal. But when you're in that go, go, go mindset and the go, go, go mentality, 10 minutes seems like a big deal. To sit down and do nothing actually seems offensive. It's one of those things where you're like, I don't have time to do that. But you do. And in those days when you literally are going to be up from, whatever time, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever it is, and you're going to be go, go, go until whatever time at night time, those 10 minutes are going to be the very pocket of time that's going to carry you through the day. So I encourage you to take responsibility for your schedule. And if you have got a super full day or a super full week, don't expect that it's going to get itself done and at the end of it you're going to feel, good, because you probably won't. Take responsibility for your schedule. If you've got a full day ahead or you've got a full week ahead, schedule in little pockets of white space and put the timer on your phone. So you know it's actually just 10 minutes. It's not going to turn into an hour. And just let there be a little bit of silence. And I promise you, if you do that, you will go to bed at the end of the day a little less overwhelmed and a little less stressed, and you will feel like you've taken care of yourself. I would love you to try this. It really worked for me the other week when I had a really busy week, so I thought that I would share it. But thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.